Oh, hello, adventurer! Welcome to this episode of The Price of Progress, Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition campaign that I play with my friends over on Twitch. The link for that is in the description. My name is Aiden, local wizard, and the dungeon master of this campaign. It's set in a homebrew world that I created called Epimethia, and I'm very excited to show it to you. Anyways, I better let you get to it. Please enjoy this episode, and I'll talk to you later. Hello, everyone. Are you guys ready for some dungeons and/or some dragons?
Yes, of course.
Yep.
Yeah.
Always.
In which case, it may behoove us to perhaps have, I don't know, maybe a recap?
A recap? But we were just playing. People don't need a recap this time.
All right, that's fine.
Or do they? I'm just joshing you. I can give a recap. You think I didn't take extensive notes once again? You'd be wrong. Previously, where we left off, if you were with us on Thursday, which you should have been, we play every other Thursday at 7 p.m. usually, CST, be there. If you were with us, you might recall that when we started off, our party was split up. We had team talk to people in the courtyard, team Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and we checked in with team Buffy the Vampire Slayer with Cam, Grayson, and Myrtle, who are currently debating whether undead are evil, and if so, if that is racist. We decide during that conversation that making business propositions while dancing is rude. So instead of going to go talk to the two succubus vampire hot ladies, we go hit up the party of 4 in the bottom right corner instead. And we got 4 lookers over there. We got Cranky Orem. We got the Colonel, aka Vizoli's. We got the guy with the earring from Disney's Hunchback of Notre Dame 1996, and we got Queen Elizabeth the Artificer. Grayson makes a real good pitch while Myrtle spaces out and thinks about food. Rode is going to town talking about the magic beach ball, and we convince them so good. We got signatures everywhere for backers at the platinum tier. Let's go, baby! Lots of paperwork is to be had, and that's boring. So we cut back outside to our little courtyard friends. They're all meanwhile debating their wishes and looking at that giant magic crystal. Just in case you didn't recall, that old man with the beard that some kind of king was all like, "Oh, and by the way, they say if you say your heart's desire next to the crystal, it will come true." He just throws that out there all nonchalant. So then, of course, Vanya, Laura, and Val are like, what do we do with this information? So anyway, Laura is, understandably a little nervous about this, quote, giant bowl of candy just sitting there. It can't just be that easy, right? You wish and it comes true. So the gals, some of them send their wishes to God, some of them don't. Turns out Vanya makes a wish. Val fakes making a wish, wink, wink, to try to appease both of them. And Allura is just staunchly like, and no. But Allura is curious. She's like, what did you happen to wish for, Vanya? And Vanya just cryptically says, something we all need. But that's not good enough. Allura is like, no, really, what's your wish? And Vanya's like, but what if it doesn't come true if I tell you? Ooh. And that breaks Allura's little brain. She's like, So anyway, Valerie's like, well, this has been fun, but I'm gonna go off, get a little status update from Cam. So she walks off and is over by the fountain, giving Cam a little ring-a-ding-ding. Vanya and Allura, meanwhile, Vanya's trying to spout some tree wisdom, but Allura is not having it. She's still salty about the whole wish thing. And it's about around that time that Vanya, something about her shifts. She gets a little distracted, starts looking a little nervous. And Allura picks up on that because Vanya doesn't get nervous. That's not a thing. So Alora calls Valerie on her little Minerva magic bracelet and is like, V, help. Vanya's acting weirder than normal. And Vanya's all like, no, you can't tell, V. And of course, V overhears that. So she's just kind of like, cool. Anyway, bye. And goes back inside the castle instead. Awkward. So Vanya, she confides in Alora about the little note that she receives and attempts to pass it along to Alora, but a guard nearby totally interferes. But they throw him off their trail so hard. Vanya's all like, how dare you? Do you know who we are? I guess Vanya and Alora are dignitaries now. It's fine. So they scare off that baby diaper guard with their big care and energy. And he basically pees his pants because he's all like, don't want to poke that with a stick. So anyway, Alora gets to read the note and she's like, okay, you can go meet this mysterious stranger, but you're gonna have to use Minerva if you need help. Except for, oops, that guard, he comes back and he notices their note and requests their contraband. But Alora, our beautiful bard, our Dwayne The Rock Johnson of bards, lies super good and he boots, scoots, and boogies off again. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alora beat Boop's Cam on her Minerva and gives him the short version of this whole note, mysterious stranger, come alone, blah, blah, blah shindig. And she re-enters the ball and bumps into a man she knows. Another one. What? And we're all like, is he scary? Oh, just kidding. He's cute and nice, I guess, but kind of meh on the hotness scale. That's just a Myrtle aside. He gets whisked away to hang out with Gerald Beetlejuice, fortunately, and Alora tries to tell V what's happening without actually telling her what's happening. She's like, so there's this thing, and Vanya, and she's like, kinda, and V's just like, I don't understand. But Alora knows that she's got to film the rest of the party about this, right? They can't just like let Vanya go off and get like murdered by herself or whatever, So Alora, she tries to tell Cam what's happening without telling him what's happening. And, the TLDR is that Vanya might be in trouble. So there's some panic, some angry whispers, some failed sleight of hand rolls, and basically the whole party goes and runs off to spy on Vanya and isn't very, secret about it anymore. That secret's not so much a secret anymore. Everyone except, of course, Myrtle and Rode, who are continuing to entertain their lovely new business partners from before. Meanwhile, Vanya, she goes out on the balcony and she hears Batman inside her head and he's not happy. But Vanya's not taking any of that. She sasses him right back. And, she concedes that, okay, maybe she did cheat a little bit with the whole come alone thing. She does have this dog here with her. So she's like, all right, go on, man. Wink, wink. And Mid just kind of scoots outside the doorway, but still has eyes on Vanya. And because Mid has eyes on Vanya, that means Cam has eyes on Vanya, which is still what we want to spy on her. So Vanya follows the instructions of the little Batman voice inside her head and walks to the southernmost edge of the balcony. And as she does, she vanishes from Cam's mid-vision. What? In Vanya's weird little invisibubble, a hot ninja emerges from the shadows. He questions her having a familiar, like, you don't look like the type to have a dog familiar, but, okay. And I guess he gets angry at her because she has friends or whatever. Blech. Anyway, Ninja Man has a book that talks, I guess. That's a thing. And the little ninja man gives Vanya some juicy intel. Are you ready for this? Someone at the ball plans on assassinating the king. Oh, whoa. More whispers, and then as the ninja disappears into the shadows, Vanya steps out and pretends she was just talking to a plant the whole time. Druids, am I right? So we held a little stealth meeting between Vanya and her protection harem, and she shares the bad news with the rest of the party. This news is so urgent that Merlin and Rode are whisked away from their dinner party and called to the team meeting too. V takes one for the team and has a nosy guard that just will not leave us alone. Escort her to the bathroom, quote unquote. Oh, you know, women just always so lost and I'll go powder my nose or whatever. And she does a very good job keeping him busy while we're having this important business meeting. So anyway, we're having our little pensive planning, and Grayson's like, okay, what kind of magic we got here? And Alora, she pulls out her automaton, and Vanya, she makes a leaf, and Merlin makes a little spinning floating ball illusion, and Grayson's like, okay, great, excellent. Meanwhile, while we're all talking about, what we're gonna do with this whole assassination plot, Cam has already pieced out and ran away to go check out on his love, which, fair. He skillfully dodges some conversation on the way there, and he and Wes send Slate off to go lick grass or something, and leaves the frat boy Paladin in charge. So Wes and our weird little frat boy join our business meeting on the balcony, and introductions are not awkward at all. Cam's all like, yeah, these guys, they're great. So anyway, my friend says you might be in trouble. King's like, I don't know, seems kind of sus for now. And Grayson is like, we're not going to work with. We need to know if we can trust this frat boy Leon guy and spill the beans in front of him, because otherwise we're not getting anywhere with the king. So, Grayson pretends to attack the king, and Leon's immediately like, whoa, no, don't do that. So he gets verified, gets a little blue check mark next to his name, and we decide that he can be in on our little plot. So we concoct the perfect plan. The Parent Trap swap. We got a rat. We got a dog. We got bracelets. Bada bing, bada boodle. It's gonna be perfect. Basically, we're gonna swap Cam for Wes and then bait the assassins into murdering the king, who is actually our friend, who we also don't want to die. What could go wrong? Alora and Myrtle, they decide they're gonna go off and gather intel from Alora's little acquaintance from before, Sturgill. And Sturgill, he gives a signal that he'd like to speak to Alora alone. So Myrtle goes off to chat with some stuffy, awkward dude sitting nearby, so Alora and him can talk about something mysterious. And we get a little bit of backstory dropped, but with no context, because that's the way these conversations work. Something, Leviticus, a group disbanded, Alora was his only pupil. Leviticus, quote, lost his nerve, end quote. And Alora's all like, okay. And Sturgill's like, can you keep a secret? And Alora's like, yeah. And Sturgill's like, are you sure? And Alora's like, And that is about where we left off.
Yes, those are definitely exactly the words that were exchanged between the two. Her and her.
Accurate.
Yep. Anyways, yes, that is exactly where we left off, in between hers. And I believe the very last thing was Sturgill posing you, Alora, with the question, can you keep a secret? Or would you like to, more specifically?
Oh boy.
Because I understand if not, you didn't seem terribly, I don't know. I mean, I know you didn't join before, so if it's not your jam, I understand.
Are you proposing that I join the disbanded organization?
Well, well, obviously it's disbanded.
Right.
I'm just saying we have a project we're working on, and I want to tell you about it, but it's kind of the same deal.
Well, I didn't really know too much about what was going on before with all of you, So I don't know what help I would be now. And I am not super available. I've been helping, with this railroad project.
Right,
and
of course.
I'm also trying to find items for Leviticus as well, like magic items.
Yes, of course, of course. I mean, would you be able to help just tonight, maybe?
She like kind of looks concerned because she does want to help an acquaintance, but I guess it would depend what you need help with. There's quite a lot that we have going on tonight, and I don't want to overcommit and then let you down or my party down, my group down.
This is fair. This is fair. Yes, again, I would love to give you specifics, but I will need you to agree to not tell anyone first.
I mean, is there a time frame I can get back to you by? We're just a little busy still talking up, you know.
Oh yeah, I mean, at any point tonight would be fine.
Awesome. Well then, I mean, there's no time I can...
Oh, I mean, yeah, I mean, we can really do it whenever, so no rush, no hurry, whenever. Just some point tonight.
Is there anything you can tell me that might, like, you know, I obviously don't want to... Is it for the organization or Leviticus? Like, if it's to help Leviticus out, I'd love to.
Well, and you see him kind of look a little downtrodden, and he says, unfortunately, I mean, I don't know how much you've talked to Leviticus recently, but it seems he's lost his nerve. It seems he's been really down lately. And, you know, he spends a lot of time in his room. We don't see him nearly as often, and it seems like he's almost lost his ambition.
God, am I Leviticus? Like the player?
And so we still hold the same ideals, and I would much prefer to, you know, hold up what he wants, but if he's not going to tell us what to do, we still want to make change happen. We want to make the world better, and if he's not going to lead us, then I don't want that to stop, you know?
Who... I'll have to write him. That makes me worried. I know how much you want things to change for the better. Is there someone else that you're putting your trust in? I mean, you wouldn't be here if for no reason. What are you doing here? Or is that something that you can't tell me?
Well, and you can see he's really struggling right now. He's trying. You can tell he really he feels like very, very positive about these things that he's doing, and he wants to share it, but he's really having trouble holding back. I'm sorry, I can't get into it. There's so many things going on, and you know that, well, people don't like us, and sometimes they don't like what we're trying to do. So, I really can't tell you unless I know for sure.
I understand. I just don't, like I said, I don't want to commit to something and then let you down.
I mean, totally understandable. I mean, you don't have to be a part of it for me to tell you necessarily. I just need to make sure that you won't tell anyone else.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm great at keeping secrets. She fucking lies to the party.
Are you actively lying to him?
I think Alora is not super great at keeping secrets, but could keep them. I think just with Lanya's, it got very out of hand.
Right.
So I don't know if you want me to roll or like.
Well,
how
the
I
first,
settle this.
the first few words of that sentence were "of course," and so my question is,
Okay.
are you lying about agreeing to keep the secret?
No, she wouldn't intentionally lie. Like, oh, I'll totally, you know.
Are you? Well, do you plan on
Or-
keeping the secret?
I plan on keeping the secret as long as it is a good secret to keep.
All right, then go ahead and roll me a persuasion check.
Okay.
So vague.
I just mean, like, okay, if he tells me, like, Alora, my plan is to blow up this ball, she'd be like, yeah, definitely, and then tell someone. Like,
Right,
she's
yeah.
not stupid. So, I got a 22.
A 22. Let me see here.
Vision, right?
Hard points.
Yeah.
Wait, did you add your +5 from the ball charisma?
No.
That's a +5. Holy
Wow,
shit! So
7.
27.
Yeah.
Okay. I better. Yeah. Yeah, that's not 27.
Close.
Can you imagine if this guy was inviting someone out on a date and he's like, do you want to go out? Yeah, what are we doing? Yes, we are doing something. But like, what specifically? Like a movie? Yeah, a thing will definitely occur. Would you like to go?
And he goes, "All right, all right." And he's got this big smile on, like he's got some relief now.
Oh.
Well,
Good boy.
I should probably tell you first.
Okay.
I was a part of our group I did some of the dirtier work.
Oh.
Sometimes there were things that needed to be done that are frankly very hard to do as a person and hard to stay yourself during. Why does my Discord keep exploding?
I was gonna say you're picking up for me a little bit.
Yeah, sorry, hold on.
It's so small.
Sorry. I don't know why it's doing this. I'm gonna reboot Discord real quick. Apologies.
Please.
Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. My Discord is absolutely being annihilated. I don't know what it is, but I think it might have just been that it's been open for too long. Sorry. Not to cut off the tension or nothing. I very much apologize. I wish this didn't happen. But hopefully just rebooting it will fix it. Why did I have to do this? Why? Why, SpongeBob? There we go. Well, how are you guys doing? Hey chat, how's it going? Let me start some other music so it's not terribly boring. Ooh, alright. Well, I hope you guys are enjoying it so far. I should be back in just a second. There we go. I don't even know why I started the music. I didn't need to. Alright. I was a fool.
Yeah.
Alright, so hopefully that's better.
Yay.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Welcome back.
Yeah, it was really just chugging through. Alright.
Yes.
Where was I?
Telling Alora Sturgill's
Yeah.
deepest, darkest secret.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes! Thank you.
Right
you.
into her wrist where Minerva is.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, could you? Hold on, I just need to record
You
this. I
speak
have a
just
bad
a little
memory.
louder.
And enunciate.
Okay.
Right into my lapel here. Right in that.
I have to read lips. You might want to just like really over exaggerate the facial expression.
Oh, if it's just reading lips, then I can just mouth it to you. I don't have to say it at all. Yeah, oh right, yes, I must inform you, I did, the dirty work, and it sometimes involved things that weren't always good for everyone, or good for an individual, but ultimately it works for the better for all. And some of these things I know are very hard to understand, but trust me when I say that we've been through all the alternatives. We've lived through some of the alternatives. And sometimes things just have to be done to be better, to make the world a better place, to live in, to make real change happen. And I know not everyone will understand that, so please, all that I ask you is that if you don't agree with me, please at least try to understand where I'm coming from.
I don't understand. What do you mean you did? What does that mean?
Laura, have you been adventuring? Is that what I heard?
Yeah. Yeah, we're adventuring. We're building the railroad along the Great Path.
Have you ever had to kill anyone?
Oh no. She kind of freezes up and looks down at her drink. And just stares at it silently for a little bit. And like very quietly answers, "Yeah, and I hated it. But I couldn't let something happen to my friends."
Yeah.
Is that what you mean?
It is.
I see.
And that's one of the reasons I wanted to tell you. I wanted to make sure that if you didn't want to be involved, that you weren't caught up in it.
Sturgill, I don't think I could do anything like that ever again.
I understand.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, don't apologize. Like I said, it's a very difficult thing to do, and I would not put that on anyone.
I do want to help the cause, but I don't. I just don't think that I could do that.
Understandable. And like I said, I mean, ideally it won't come to that in most scenarios, but sometimes, it's as you know, sometimes it's all that can be done.
Right.
And now I've brought down the mood far too much. It's a party.
No, it's okay. Like I said, I want to help. I just don't think, even if it came to that, I don't think I could do it again.
I understand.
Was there something else maybe I can help with it? Go down on that path.
Sorry, my Discord is fucking right the fuck up.
Okay.
We can't have nice things.
I guess not. And he starts to try and think, and he's I mean, I don't know if there's frankly, we're a bit focused tonight, and I don't know if there's anything you could do that would avoid something of that nature.
You're focused tonight on what?
Oh, I don't want to bother you with the particulars.
I mean, if there's something that I could help with.
I'm afraid that it's a lot of dirty work tonight.
You mean something's gonna happen here?
Ideally no. I don't want to. And you see now that you have said that you don't want to, he's trying to. You can tell he's trying to pick and choose his words very carefully.
Is there... Okay. Let me try to phrase this the best way that I can. Is something dangerous going to happen here tonight?
It's not off the table. But if everything goes according to plan, no.
Is there a place that will be safe?
As long as Well, obviously I can't predict everything. I don't know the future.
Right.
I will say that
Is
sorry.
there a place we should avoid? Oh, sorry. Is there a place we should avoid? Is that a better question?
He says, well, I would say that you're probably, depending on what happens, safer here.
Here, like
If
in this
you-
hallway?
Oh, in
Or in
the
the castle?
in this entire building. I would say that if you do plan on leaving for any reason, if you plan on leaving the ball entirely, then at which point I would try and make it as straight a shot as you can.
Okay. She looks like super unnerved.
Oh, no, I'm terribly sorry. I don't mean to make this so serious and such a problem. If everything goes to plan, you won't even have to worry about it. You'll be able to enjoy your time at the ball and leave as if nothing happened.
Do you have a time frame that I can... I mean, I don't know. I don't want to ask a million questions when you're trying not to tell me things, but I'm a little nervous.
No, I understand, and you did agree to not spread it around, and I appreciate that, and I'd like to give you as much information as I can. The problem is that it's somewhat variable. There's a lot of moving parts at work, and so we're trying to keep light on our feet, should I say.
Of course. Maybe I can catch up with you later.
Oh yes, that would be excellent. I would love to speak again.
Great.
Is there anything I can do for you? I'm so sorry to have upset you.
No. Well, you don't happen to know of an elf named Philonis, do you?
Oh, Philonis. Was that the fellow on the dance floor with the red eyes?
Yes. We shared a dance.
Oh. Yeah, I'm afraid I don't know much about him.
Neither do I, but he gave me a strange feeling.
Oh, strange. Well, is he... Are you saying he's dangerous, or...?
Possibly. I'm not too
Okay.
sure. Just gave me a mood.
A bad vibe, as it were?
Yeah,
Yes.
not like all of you, you know.
Thank you. Yes, well, I dare say that, sorry, I don't mean to keep you.
No, yeah, I should get going and meet up with my party.
Yes,
Still have a lot
have
to
a pleasant time. Once again, I'm sorry to bring down the mood.
No,
I just
you
wanted to
did-
make sure you knew.
Yeah, no, of course. She's gonna walk towards Myrtle, but she will turn around and say, "Be safe, please," and you know, do what's right.
Yeah,
And then
thanks.
she will go up to Myrtle and say, "Okay, what have they been talking about this whole time? I'm curious."
An
That's
excellent
a great question.
I will say that this guy is somewhat stoic and does not talk a lot. So if the great Duke Merlin started talking, I don't know if he would ever stop you.
Sorry, did you cut out there?
Oh, sorry.
Ever
Yeah.
stop?
I don't think he would ever stop you from talking if if you
Got it.
did not stop of your own accord.
Yeah, I think at one point at least Merlin would realize it's rude to, just babble on forever. At least ask him something, be like, "So, what's your opinion on cumulonimbus clouds? Too puffy or just the right amount?"
I love you.
Bit of puff for my liking.
Oh, I tend to agree. Some days when the wind blows just right, they look excellent, but on the given day, they're just a bit too fluffy on top, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But then the cirrus clouds, I mean, what's up with those? Am I right? Wispy
You see he kinda
tails, they
chuckles.
just never fall into line. You can interrupt me at any point, Laura.
Okay. No, just wanted you to keep talking about clouds. Please.
The
Asking about all the other ones.
Nimbulocumbus clouds.
She's gonna walk up on Myrtle and link her arm through Myrtle's and say, "Hey, Grand Duke, let's meet up with everyone else and maybe share a dance, okay?" I'm sure,
Yes. And she turns back to the gentleman and is like, "My sincerest apologies, good fellow, but duty calls." And he kind of gives an awkward, half bow.
You see, he gives a bow right back and he goes, "And to you."
Yes, I'm the Grand Duke Merlin. Perhaps you've heard of me.
And you see him think for a second and goes, "Nope."
Is
I-
all right. You will have heard of me by the end of tonight, I'm sure. Ha 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 ha.
I just did. I just did.
Okay, let's go. We're just gonna walk away now.
Elora, as
doing
you grab Merlin to walk away, you do realize that you think you recognize this guy as well.
My God. Laura knows everybody here.
And then you see him walk over here.
I'm tilted.
Family
Sit down.
reunion. In more ways
Okay.
than one.
Would I recognize him enough that I'd be like, "Hey yo," and throw him finger guns, or just be like, "I've seen that face around"?
Probably just seen that face around.
All right. I won't talk to him anymore then. Hi party, hi team. What has everyone else been doing?
Grayson's been leaning over. This is a railing I'm near, right?
Correct.
He's literally just trying to eye up everyone he's met so far and try and take mental notes of what his initial impression of them was, and trying to sort of just elimination, like process of elimination, try and narrow it down. Warforged seems pretty good. We think he's probably fine unless someone put a bomb inside him or something. Sabar, good dude, had a wholesome little moment on bench about how rough politics is. I like the piano man. He has a pun for a name. I dislike Slate because he scares me. Kincaid looks like if Sephiroth was a librarian, so I don't dig that vibe. Everyone at the table with Tug, they seem like they're in the clear to him. I still don't trust Clockwork Orange. I haven't met a whole lot of other people though, so it still feels like there's a whole lot of Rudy Tooty point and shooty that he wants to do, but just trying to actually use his noodle. I don't know about the rest of you.
We enacted Plan Rat Dog yet?
I was gonna ask.
Yeah. I was also gonna ask that. Is Vanya a rat right now?
I am a rat. Yep, rat time.
Nice.
Rat time.
Did you
Dog
guys
are
want
you taking?
the only? Am I only taking? You know, mid. Me and mid. You know me and mid.
Okay.
Do we want to semi-speed round me just running around the ball and eavesdropping on literally everyone?
Before you do that, Valerie would kneel down to you and be like, Vanya, can I ask a favor of you?
I just look up at you with my little beady eyes.
Blink twice for yes.
Blink twice.
Okay. While you're out there, see if you can listen in on my sister. And she's trying to keep her voice like really low. You know, she's a high-ranking official of the military, and I kind of checked out of politics before I left the city. I don't know where they stand with Gondworks, and now I'm nervous. And yeah, so if you could listen in, try to figure out why she's here and who that is that she's with.
Vanya nods.
Okay, and she stands back up.
Grayson kneels down beside Mid and Vanya and says, all right, blink twice for yes, okay?
She blinks twice.
All right, so when you're scouting around, you probably have slightly better smell receptors, being an animal and all. So if you walk, you're going to want to steer clear of the tattooed face elf, because nobody likes him, and he smells like shit because I made him shit his pants because he was so scared of me before.
Valerie's
So
just nodding this whole time.
Stay away from the shit smell.
Vanya kind of tilts her head and just stares at him.
Mid also blinks very slowly at you.
I have a very quick question for you. For Vanya, would you like a rat token?
A rat?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I wish I would have made one. Oh, I should have made one.
I'm sure you'll turn into a rat again.
Yeah. Is the rat green like Vanya?
I was hoping it's a Beast Boy thing.
Yeah, is she Beast Boy?
No.
No, you want a real rat? Okay.
No,
that's fair.
she's just a black rat. Let's call her a black rat.
Would you like me to move you out of the way so you can take on your true rat form?
Oh my god, there he is! I didn't even see. Yes,
So small, I
yes.
love.
All right.
So cute.
So small.
You can give her control of mid for now as well.
Oh, okay.
I don't have
So-
control of either.
I will give you control of both. Give me one moment. You
she
have
can
control of the
move
rat. And you have control of mid.
Oh yeah. Right.
Oh my god, rats actually have keen smell.
Yeah, they do.
I didn't know that.
Freaking smart, man. So my thought was that I am literally just going to walk around the entire ball and eavesdrop on everybody. So if we want to do that now, we can.
Okay, all right. I guess point out who you're eavesdropping on, and I will roll. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, would it help if we also like walked around and talked to people, or would it be easier if we just had Vanya?
I would say preliminary, have rat on underside of dog, just kind of have dog walk around. Get sort of like maybe listen in on some conversations if possible. Also, if any of y'all have any helping magic that helps people do stuff better, like perceive things, maybe help. No one can do anything like that?
Like what?
Like ability checks, like perception, stuff like that?
Alright, I have 2 bardic inspiration left out of 4. Just I needed if we're gonna fight shit, so...
Okay.
When,
Wait,
I'll just-
is Rat good at this? I don't know how a lot of these spells work.
when Vanya blinked twice when I asked her to spy on my sister, Valerie patted her little rat head and casted guidance on her.
There you go.
Yay!
There we go.
Yay.
Okay, yeah, because I figured that if we did all of our, I did my sneaking first, then people might be saying things that they might not say once the rest of the party started snooping around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So here's how I'm gonna do this. I don't want to make you roll a million times, so I'm going to have you roll 1 stealth check.
Okay. I mean, I kind of suck at stealth, so if you want to make me roll a million times,
are you ready? You're gonna be even worse. You're rolling with rat stats.
Okay.
That's sad.
Which maybe she could get advantage because she's so small. And
I was
on
about to
dog.
say, because Mid has been around the ball and people are used to seeing Mid just walk around, that this is nothing new to them, so I will give you advantage on the roll, and you also have guidance, but it is rat
Yay.
stats.
Okay. Okay.
Because technically
how
you're
much
only
guidance?
hiding the one time, and then Mid is moving.
I don't know.
Okay.
I want to make rat stats a sticker.
That's sad.
Rat stats. If you want to make sure you're rolling with rat stats, you could click on the rat stats and then you use the selected window to roll the check.
I have no idea what you're saying right now, but I am looking at
Right.
rat stats on D&D Beyond right now.
That'll
so-
work.
Okay. And I'm sorry, what's my guidance plus?
So you'll have advantage, and you'll also be able to add a D4 to your result.
D4.
Fucking
Okay.
Christ.
Oops, that's a 6. Okay, I got 17 for the, and then you said I had advantage, so I'm gonna do
Yep.
it again. Oh, 20.
Nat 20?
Wait, Nat
Yeah,
20?
well, it's 18 plus 2.
Oh, okay. So rat 20.
That's still stick.
Rat.
Rat 20, yeah. Rat 20. New rap group.
I also want that to be a sticker. What if I just make a sticker pack? A D&D rat
Rat.
sticker pack.
Oh my god, I love
Please do.
All right, yeah. So you snuggle up under Mid, and you got a real good grip, and you think you're well hidden.
Okay.
Did you add a D4 to that also?
Yeah, because rat stat dex, like the dex for rat is 0, so I don't
Yup.
have to. Yeah, so I got an 18 on
Oh,
the
and then plus 2 from
20, and
that.
then plus 2. Yeah.
Gotcha. All righty.
Okay.
Thank you, doggos. Thank you, Valerie.
Is there a way to just connect me in mid so I can just move? You can see where I'm moving around the board.
Yeah, let me do
Put
that.
mid on top. Or put rat on top.
Let me do that, and I think there's a way to actually connect it. Hold on. Never mind, I don't know how to do it. But if you just do the like,
Oops.
yep. So if you select both of them, like do the click and drag for a selection window, yeah,
Okay.
they can move them at the same time. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Where do I want to go? I'm gonna go down and around.
All right.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna hit everyone. I'm gonna walk past this lady.
All right. She's kind of just by herself eating. She's not doing anything in particular. You can tell that she's shuffling around a little uncomfortably. You can tell that what she's wearing, she's not terribly comfortable in.
Okay, perfect.
She's not whispering to herself, boy, I sure
shoot.
hope I get to kill the king.
She also whispers that to her. No, I'm just kidding.
Directly into her SpaghettiOs.
Her fantasy.
She's spelling out murder in her alphabet soup.
Red rum. What does it mean?
Okay. I'm gonna run. I mean, this whole time we're just casually doing it like a casual trot, but I just want to do this quick.
Yep.
Okay. I'm walking past these guys.
Yep. It's about what you expect. It's it's Jayla Juice not
Just
shutting
the
up.
usual. Okay. Oh well, I'm gonna go up here. We're gonna go up here.
Oh.
We're gonna go out on the balcony and we're gonna say hi to these guys.
All right.
It's a lady I need to talk to before this ball ends.
And just so I don't have to, these are windows, by the way.
Oops. Oh, I thought they were doors. Okay,
Redman once again bursts through the window.
are the windows open?
Inconspicuous.
In order to save my life, and so that I don't have to role play with myself a lot, I'm going to tell you generally what they're talking about and the important points.
Okay, that's all I want.
All right. You get some info about who they are. You can tell. So this is Brawlham Whitborn, apparently a noble of Gondworks. Or is he? Hold on, let me double check. I got notes on him. Oh no, sorry. He is a representative from the Wizards College. And then down here, this is Marin Broadtail, who is the Armed Forces Council head.
Yeah, she's the goat. I gotta make a sales pitch.
Council of
I roll high.
of Gondworks, right?
Yes, of Gondworks, yeah.
Okay.
I get a contract with her. Grayson leaves the party and lives a life of luxury. No, never. Unless.
And currently, they're kind of swapping back and forth between talking like a little business and just kind of shooting the shit. You can tell that this guy's really trying to push his agenda, whatever it is. That he's trying. He's saying like he's trying to get more wizarding into like fighting, like on a large scale, and she's just not about it. She's just like it's unreliable. It's just not worth it in the long run because it's hard to make formations with it. It's hard to, and she keeps bringing up all these flaws, and then he kind of tries to play it off, make some more regular conversation, and then pushes the topic again, kind of not actually countering the points, but really just yeah.
Perfect.
Yep.
Okay. I think that's all I need. Let's keep
Actually, can you roll an insight check for me as well?
Yeah. Oh, and I still have guidance? Do I have guidance for everything?
Oh my goodness, you're a druid. Sorry, you shouldn't have used rat stats for your stealth.
Oh!
I forgot you're not polymorphed, you're just a druid, so you still get your stats.
Is that so? I didn't know that.
Yes.
Do you have at least +1 to your modifier for to dex or anything to help you with stealth?
I have +1 for stealth, so.
Alright, so it was a 21. All right, good.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's fine.
And yes, for insight you will roll yourself. You will always roll yourself. Unless you are polymorphed, but you are not. You are wild shaped, which is way better.
Oh, ooh. I got 2.
You got a 2
For that
total?
insight check. I
All
got
right.
a 2.
Yep. That's it.
Didn't hear anything. Yep,
Yeah.
gotta go. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
This is the door. And I feel a little silly because now I know that maybe no one's mumbling to themselves about evil plans, but I'm doing everybody. I said I was going to do everybody.
As Mid comes up to this guy, you see that he's like leaning back in his chair, arms crossed, and just kind of like he's got an aura of brooding about him. Like he's got like one foot up on the table. He's got like
Christ.
Yeah,
Bonnie is a fucking magnet.
He's got his hand up to his chin. Then he sees Mid come up, and he kind of leans forward and starts petting Mid on the head and says, "You beautiful creature, who knows not the pain of this world."
Okay.
I love him.
The most shootable character has arrived.
If only I could share those innocent eyes.
Oh no.
But alas. And he looks out like across to the forest and he goes, I've been through too much pain.
Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Lead singer of Death Carriage for Cutie, everybody.
Mid goes obviously with Vanya, grabs a leaf from the plant and then brings it to him. Because they don't know what to do, so they just bring him a plant leaf.
Oh my god, that's definitely something Vanya would do. She likes him. She's like looking at him like she's sad. She's like, oh my god, this poor man.
And he takes it and goes, I thank you, my new friend. And then you see he kind of like sets it in such a way that it's sticking out of his pocket.
Oh shucks.
Like in one of his chest pockets. He's like, you would not do me wrong. I know this.
And I love you.
I used to be innocent like you before the vague occurrence.
Before my tragic backstory.
Yeah.
Same. All right. I love you. Bye. There's someone over there.
And you see this guy, and when you approach him, you realize that he's huge.
Oh, you're Goliath, huh?
we
He
talking?
is in fact a Goliath. He is pushing. He's at least 8 feet tall. At least.
Love Goliaths.
And you can see him just kind of staring wistfully out, and just like kind of. He seems to be at peace. Not particularly smiling, but just, kind of enjoying the outdoor weather.
Does he seem to fit in? Is he like wearing ball clothes, or does he just look like he wandered in?
He's wearing he's wearing somewhat a somewhat formal attire. It's not anything to write home about, but you can tell he met the minimum. And also you see that some of it hugs a little too closely to him, like it's a little too small.
Aw.
Okay.
Under his bulging muscles.
Understandable.
Man, his name looks like he fucking showed up at a political event and was like in disguise and then had to improv a name.
Welcome
I
to
want to
Goliath
lead
names.
this group.
And true leader. I love
and then
him.
He notices Mid after a little while, and then he gives Mid some pets, and then just like gives Mid a long stare, and then very slowly moves back to his position, leaning against the railing.
Can we get some insight on how Mid feels about this?
Accepts any and all pets.
Love it. Okay.
It is no thoughts, head empty.
Perfect.
It's like how Mo only thinks of apples.
Yes.
True.
Good.
Except for Mid felt something other than no thoughts, head empty when the man was lamenting about his tortured life. That was the first time Mid felt sadness.
All right, y'all, we're moving down to here to some fun.
Yep, the good times.
What do you got for me, ladies?
Mid sits in the chair.
Alrighty, so this is am I back? Did anything weird happen?
Yes.
All right, I cut out for a
Yo,
second.
Aster is like cute. I'm not.
Connor, I can't hear you.
Oh, me?
I cut out.
I said Aster is hella cute.
Okay,
They're both really
agreed.
cute.
They are both really cute, but Aster got the glasses,
The goggles,
and the flannel.
That's true.
All right, let me make sure I don't fuck this up.
Wait, where?
All right.
Oh, cute.
The siblings, and
All
that
right.
evil elf from Endgame.
All right. You see that. Well, after listening for a little bit, they a few names are thrown around, and you catch them. So you know that this is Nihilus, this is Fern, and this is Aster. And from what you can tell, Aster almost never says anything. It is very rare that Aster speaks at all, so it is mostly a conversation between these two. And it's a little heated. It's a little powerful. And it seems to be a conversation that it goes a few ways. You can tell that there's enough history that there's some references to things that have happened in the past that you don't have any idea about. But in general, you can tell because of all the like technical jargon and like some of the disagreements of opinion not even making any sense to you, that it's likely related to some sort of technology. Actually, I'm gonna have you roll an Arcana check, because I feel like specifically Vanya would have a hard time understanding this.
Okay. I got a 15.
All right. From hanging around Bart and Cam, you've picked up a little bit.
Nice.
And so you recognize that they're talking about some sort of magical technology. You catch some of the same words, and you're like, I know people who talk like this. And you can tell they're having a somewhat heated disagreement. And then you hear it turn towards a more hushed disagreement. Something about needing to. She's saying that something needs to happen a certain way, and she's disagreeing and say that they can take a more direct route. And then she disagrees and says that it would be too difficult and require too many funds. And then she says that look where they are. You guys, like, they can secure funding here if they need be, and then it just keeps going back and forth.
Okay. Can I tell if the conversation is more like their goal is more like war or violent oriented, or if it's more like education and like obtaining wisdom or objects oriented?
Yeah, you start to shift people in your mind, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna pay attention for grace and words now. And and you're not hearing any. You're not getting any grace in words, so you're pretty sure it's not weaponry they're referring to.
Okay.
And actually, go ahead and roll me an insight check as well.
Insight is a +3 for me. I got a 12.
A 12? All right, I'll give you something. You can tell that you don't know exactly what their relationship is, but you can tell based on the way they speak that it is something more professional than casual.
Okay. I'm writing this all down. Okay. And Aster just isn't bright saying anything at all.
She occasionally will add, usually to support Fern's points, but not always. And when she does, it's usually only like 1 or 2 words. It's not that she has trouble like keeping up or anything, but you can tell that she only speaks when she needs to.
Yeah, I guess my only other thought is it because she's just uninterested, or is it because she just lacks social caring?
No, she does seem to be paying very much attention. So you can tell that she's probably also related to this, especially since when she does butt in to add a point, it is usually something somewhat important.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Is there anything more I can get out of this? I don't think so. I guess I'm just gonna move on then.
Yeah, I mean, unless you wanted to create a situation, they are going to continue speaking about that topic.
And Mid bark at them?
If you'd like to draw attention to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Joseph, that would benefit.
Sorry, my Discord keeps exploding. Why?
Yeah, Discord, get it together.
Jesus, something going on with their servers?
Weird. Maybe.
Because I'm
what did you say?
I don't.
Yeah, mine's also doing that.
Yeah.
super weird.
Same.
I don't think Mid would know to bark. If that's what you wanted.
Oh yeah.
I don't even see the point in making it like, because the only thing I can do as an animal is make people look at me as an animal, and they're just like, okay, cool.
They'd probably just like ignore it.
I mean, you can physically interact with the environment.
What am I gonna do? Knock over a table and they're gonna be like, "Oh my God, there's a rat in here."
I don't know, maybe. It's up to you.
I don't know.
I'm so mad I got knocked over. I just want to scream about how I'm gonna murder the king later.
I know.
I feel like we do gotta cause rat chaos, but like save it for when the time is right.
There is a time and a place for rat chaos.
I don't know when it is. I feel like it's probably not now. Moving on. What are these two talking about?
All right. So after listening for a little bit, you get that this is Belgrace Swifthand, the Arcane and Industrial Council head of Gondworks. And this is how did I pronounce this when they made this? I want to say we're gonna just change this really quick to save my own life.
He's fucking dope.
That is, I'm just gonna shorten it. Null Haven Fury.
Yeah.
And let me see, what do you get from this conversation? This one is a little more cordial. They're not really talking business. It seems to be just a general conversation. You think maybe it's a conversation that maybe started in passing and they had some similar interests, and now they're just kind of chatting up, enjoying each other's company. Not something uncommon to a ball, but usually once you get this high, there's some sort of politics involved somehow. But it's a little hard for you to tell what that is exactly based on how they're talking. But I will have you roll another insight check if you'd like.
Okay. Fine. I really good insight.
Sorry, what'd you get?
A 9.
A 9? Yep.
Diddly squat.
They're having a good time.
Great. So, if Belgrace is the industrial head, what person. Like, do I know anything about Null? Null is just a guest, or are they important in politics? I don't know.
Conversations about Null while they're talking tend to not go beyond anything terribly personal. So it's a little hard to tell. By the way she's dressed, you could guess military. And the way she carries herself, but that's probably all you can get.
Her eyes fucking bandaged closed with a double eye patch.
Yeah!
She's the fucking sickest character. I want her to smooch me. I want her to show me her saber.
Well, I mean, her pout, her Kim Kardashian pout.
Yeah, she's pouting because everyone is so disappointing to her because she's perfect.
I agree. I'm not interested in you. I get that.
They do both see mid and just pet. Nothing
Yes.
sinister.
Good. Yay. Thank you.
Happy little woofs.
Yes.
All right. Well, let's do the ding ding. Let's do this. Let's do these guys first.
Mid does little dances across the floor.
Good.
Like spins around and then like gets on their legs and like
Vanya's just scrambling around to try and stay out of sight in this fur.
well, yeah. I mean, I feel like they're fluffy enough where you don't really have to.
Yeah, I'm
worry
just keep
too much.
hiding in fur folds.
They'll make sure that they'll probably just do like make sure to do little nothing like I guess maybe not get up on their legs, but at least because they know that by watching they know they have to do whatever like to dance. So they'll probably just do little spins every now and then.
All right.
just around.
Good.
Yes. It's more like when Valerie was spinning on the chair.
All right. I will say it's a little more difficult to eavesdrop on anyone on the dance floor as they are kind of moving around.
Okay.
So I will have you roll a perception check. I'm gonna give you one general perception check for the entire dance floor, so we don't have to do it a million times.
The face-painted dwarf sees Mid and goes, "Ah, Mr. Kennedy."
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I got an 8. Can someone please help me?
No.
Dice, please.
I will say, Cam, Mid is your familiar, right?
Yes.
You do also have a technique.
Yes, but this was not part of the plan, so I don't know how to do that.
That's fair. That's fair.
I don't know.
All right. Anyways, yeah, it's hard for you to keep up. They keep moving around and you don't catch much. You are able to tell at least that it's somewhat casual conversation.
Okay. Can I tell either of their... Like, are they enjoying dancing, or do they seem like they're just doing it because they have to? Or, like, do they seem like they're having a good time, or like they're here for a purpose?
You can see that this guy's a little tighter. He maybe doesn't do this terribly often. But you can see that the halfling here is very much enjoying themselves.
Okay. And do they seem like intimate, like they're friends, or like together, or are they just like they like just met each other? Like, are they dancing close? They dancing far away? What kind of dancing?
It's this guy seems just generally uncomfortable, not with the other person, but they look like roll me an insight check.
Great. No, that thing I really suck at. I got 13.
If I make you roll enough, you'll get good numbers. 13. You can say that. Yeah, I mean, it looks like they probably know each other. With the amount that this guy is uncomfortable with just dancing, you doubt that just anyone could get him even out here.
Okay.
So they probably know each other.
Okay. But I can't hear anything they're saying.
You get bits and pieces, I'll give you very general. He is not talking a lot, and the halfling is talking about like old times, like nothing too particularly interesting, at least that you catch.
Okay. Okay, I'm satisfied with this information. We are leaving. I can't grab my thing. All right, I'm gonna go over here. What up, bitch?
All right, go ahead and roll me another perception check. Oh wait, no, we said we'd use one for the whole thing. So, we'll let you roll again. I don't want you to live with a bad roll. You can get another one.
Yay! I got. Wait, what is it? Perception?
Yeah.
I got 26.
There we go. Now we're talking. This time you learned from last time. You know what to do, and they are dancing much more slowly, not nearly as erratically. And you catch that this guy is clearly trying to be a smooth talker. And can you roll me I guess another insight check?
Okay. 9.
You said 9? Discord, please. Holy shit. Are you kidding me? Discord, wow. Is everyone still here? Did I get kicked?
I'm here.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah, we just
Jesus.
missed all that.
Wow, that was bad. Discord, what is wrong with you?
I'd say not tonight.
Did
aren't you playing on
everything
Thursday?
cut out for you guys too?
Yeah, it cuts out for like a second, and you get all like slow motion. Talk.
Was it just me, or did the music do it too?
The music too, for me anyway.
Okay.
It's like everybody when it happens. It's like little
Same.
blips of everyone
Yeah.
going.
Then it's got to be on Discord side.
Yeah.
That sucks. I can't fix that.
That's okay. We're making it work.
Yeah, we'll get there.
By the way, after this interaction, we had a big break.
You said a break after this one?
Yeah.
All right.
Several of us have to use the restoration room.
Oh, yes, fair. Understandable. Have a nice day. So.
But I want to hear this first.
Yes. What'd you get for insight?
9,
A 9?
if I remember correctly.
It's not hard to tell this one. You can see that, you already know this is a Victoria. And you learn that this guy's name is Jiro Sest. And you can tell that Victoria, even though you didn't get a great insight, you have really good perception. You're really paying attention to everything that's going on with this, and you get just through mostly body language and just how she's kind of carrying herself, you can tell that she is not she's a lot of business. And serious beyond reason. And you can see that she that this guy is really going for it, just laying on the smooth moves. And you can tell that she just does not give a shit, but is playing him up essentially.
He's being smooth talker, trying to get in her pants, or trying to get on her good side in general.
A little of both. Mostly the chivalrous kind.
Okay.
Occasionally he'll try and he'll slip a little bit in there. He'll try out the waters, and then she just like deadpans whenever he does, and he's like, okay, all right, backing off.
Okay. And I can't hear anything they're saying either.
Oh, you can. You get exactly what they're saying. And you can tell that they're talking about. You can tell that Jiro continues to try and make the conversation about his accomplishments, about his company, trying to name drop himself essentially. You see that Victoria constantly, whenever he tries smooth moves, you see that she continues to also try to make the conversation about himself, but only in what assets he has, and like you can tell that she's fishing for information about this guy.
Okay, so she wants to learn more about him, but for her personal gain.
Exactly. And she's using the fact that he's, kind of trying to make the moves to try and eke it out of him.
Can I tell from their conversation why he thinks he's so great? Does he work for a business?
Yes.
Is he a war guy?
He is the head of a company that directs mining projects and other technologies regarding mining called Groundswell.
And that's cool because he sells the stuff they mine. So
yeah,
he's richer.
he from what he claims, he is absolutely loaded. He controls like a lot of the mining. He's essentially the middleman for mining. He has all the newest technologies. He has all the equipment. He has some of the best employees under his care, the ones that are like all about like getting stuff done, all the different like project leads and leaders that are doing like the biggest projects. And he tries to get his fingers in every possible mining pie, essentially.
My only thought or confusion is if Victoria, like V, has been very military and, weapons and things like that, why would she be interested, like, just for the money, maybe? Like a guy that does mining? Like, why does she care about those types of resources? Maybe to make better weapons?
That's an excellent question that perhaps a better inside roll may have given you an answer to. I gave you a lot for what you got, but not all of it.
I appreciate it. All right. Well, I think can I jump off mid and like what kind of shoes is Victoria wearing?
you can see without having to jump off.
Oh, please poop on her shoes. Please
No,
do
please,
it.
no, please tell. Is she wearing? Can I bite through her shoes? I want to bite her.
Yeah. Are you doing that?
I'm absolutely doing that. It's for V.
Okay, here we go.
Oh fuck, here we go.
I'm very nervous for you.
You can't stop me. You can't stop me.
All right, go ahead and make an attack roll, I guess.
Okay.
And on that cliffhanger, we have a short bathroom break.
Oh yes, sorry.
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
As your mouth goes to bite down, we have a standstill moment as we take a break.
Freeze frame.
Freeze frame.
Screen fades to black. Commercial start.
Yep. What are we thinking? 5 minutes? 10 minutes?
Yeah.
5 would be fine.
I'm just gonna run real quick.
Okay.
That'd be so bad too.
5 minute break. We shall return
Okay,
shortly.
Okay.
Hello? Oh, there I am. I have appeared. All right. So I believe you were about to go rat.
I'm ready to get fucked.
Oh.
All right. Oh, let me just make sure I have something here. I think that's acceptable. Please pay no attention to the man behind the screen. I don't suppose I accidentally unselected it. I did. Alright. Alright, there we go. At least I think that's right. We'll call that good enough. Hello. Jesus, Discord. Alright. So, go ahead and make an attack roll.
God.
Well, since my bite only, that's my D4, right? I got a 4.
You got a 4?
Run!
Run! Did you roll with, did you roll the rat attack, which is +0 to hit?
Oh my goodness, the +0, I completely forgot.
Alright, anyways, so, you go down to bite, and, miss spectacularly. Goodbye.
And we're back.
Oh, welcome back.
There we go. Or not.
Honestly, this can't go
not.
bad if I just don't even bite her.
Well, an attack will always reveal your position. So, you attempt to bite through Victoria's shoe. Victoria sees you attempt to at the very last second, and manages to move her foot back out of the way as you kind of bump your head into the ground. How do I do? Do I have a general unarmed attack button here? Let's make one. I'm gonna make one real quick, because I think I can do that. Shit. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna roll a die. So she's going to move her leg back spectacularly to avoid you, and bring it all the way back and attempt to absolutely punt the shit out of you.
No, that's so rude. I didn't expect anything less.
That's the wrong keyboard.
Can I help somehow?
You certainly can. Mid is a familiar and can do one very specific thing,
The help.
which is the help action.
I'll do that then.
So you have advantage on that attack.
I have advantage
Yes. On that first attack.
on that. Okay, well, do I have advantage on running away?
Well, let's see if the bite works first.
Okay, let me. I'm supposed to be rolling my 20, right?
What's that?
I'm supposed to be rolling my 20, right?
Correct.
I got a 19.
Never mind. Wow, what a great universe that would have been, Victoria thinks to herself as the rat bites down on her shoe.
She imagined the missing.
Yeah, and just imagine punting the rat like, man, that would have been so great. And you bite down. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, I lost my stat. I got 4.
4 damage? Alright. All right. So you bite the shit. Are you going to attempt to hold on, or are you going to bite and run?
Oh my god.
No, I'm gonna hold on.
You're gonna hold on. All right.
You're so brave.
She is going to start
Stop me.
flailing her foot around. And
She starts. This is what I was counting on. When she starts flailing, can I let go to see if she can launch me in any sort of direction?
sure, that's perfect because she is attempting to launch you, so that is perfect. That's what she wants.
That's what I want.
Exactly. So you guys are trying to do the same thing, so no need to roll.
Nice.
To have you get launched. Now, to have you get launched in a way that is appropriate and you would enjoy, that's different.
We'll see.
What are you attempting to do by getting launched?
I want to get launched away from her and then scuttle into a place that I can just hide in, or just be away from where I can't take any more damage. I want to be thrown far away from her that I won't take any. She can't attack me anymore.
Okay.
She can't see me, and then we can just slip away.
Okay, so getting far away will not be difficult. She is doing so with a good amount of force. I would say the main problem here is landing without taking a severe amount of damage.
Can mid or min catch?
Discord, hello? Goodbye?
I mean,
Holy shit, that's so bad! Why does Discord suck
are we
right
good?
now? I think we're back.
Yeah, GroovyBot's behaving itself again.
Well, I think that's all of Discord, because that happened whenever GroovyBot goes down, I'm going down.
Right, yeah, but I assume when GroovyBot is behaving itself, then people can start talking again.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Our GroovyBot, our little canary in the mine shaft here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yes. So you were asking if Mid could try and catch Vanya, right?
Mid or min, I don't know. I'm assuming that someone's keeping an eye on. I thought min could fly. Anything that could happen to help out my little rat body. Even if mid ran, I'm even imagining mid running and like catching me on their furry back like a soft little trampoline.
Well, Min, the problem there is that Min sees a rat.
Would Min want to eat me?
I don't think Min would eat you particularly.
I don't think
but-
Min would care.
Yeah. Weird.
Because
Okay.
Min is not really attached to me. Like, mentally? Or like, I don't know. I feel like Mid would probably be the best bet.
I'll take whatever best bet I can get at making this
Any
work
bet.
for me.
Yeah, because Mid knows what's going on. Mid is aware.
Can the party see what's going on, and how far away are we, just so I know?
You guys are... I can measure that. Grayson is 170 feet away from what's going on.
Okay. Okay.
So it's you can plainly you can see that Victoria is starting to move a little erratically. But if you'd like to know more than that, you'll need a perception check.
Okay. I was just wondering for like range for different spells.
Yep. I will say that Mid could attempt to catch you, although it will be not easy to do.
I mean, I'll try it.
All right. So do you have Mid stats?
I can in a second.
Okay.
I actually don't know if stats.
Mid is a familiar, right?
Yeah.
Is there...
Would it just be like dog stats or whatever?
Yes. Yeah, it's just dog stats.
Oh, okay. I have them up then.
All right. So go ahead and make me a dexterity check.
Yeah, it's a 5.
Yep. So you go flying across the room. Whee! Mid will attempt to catch up to you, but not in time. You can make me a... Because you're trying to reduce falling damage, essentially. But you are a rat, and it's not a traditional scenario, so I'll give you an acrobatics check to try and reduce the damage.
Okay. I got a 19.
A 19?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll say you managed to land fine.
Oh my god.
Which is great because you have, as a rat, 1 HP.
I'm aware.
And when your rat runs out of HP, you're a person again.
I was just trying to imagine, like, hitting the ground, turning into Vanya, and then just trying to roll under a table, depending on which direction I went in.
Oh, yeah.
So casual.
Anyways, after you scramble back to your feet, Victoria's going to point you out and yell that there's a rat. What are you going to try to do?
I'm looking at my position and what is happening.
Mid will come to catch up to you.
If Mid catches up to me, I feel like I would, like, get back on and then maybe just run. I don't know what direction I want to go. Can I just, I'm gonna run. Oh no, I was supposed to avoid that guy. Oh no, Gracie.
Yeah,
told me to
otherwise
stay away from that guy.
you'll lose consciousness. He smells like too much shit.
He's so stinky.
I mean, if that's not what Mid would have done,
table.
I don't know if Mid would have run to. I just know that since Mid was going to catch up, it was likely where the momentum was going.
Wait, what?
Wait, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Can we be under the buffet table or no?
You can certainly try.
That's what I'm trying.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, you are now under the buffet table.
Can I perceive all this happening?
Yeah. Now, I mean, as soon as Victoria pointed it out, now you very much are aware of what's happening. I would say pretty much. Yeah.
I'm running over here.
I was gonna say I would have.
Me too.
I think that we would have been at least out, like.
Oh,
not in the hall anymore.
I have a plan to help get Mid under the table safely.
Okay.
Guards!
Oh,
Where?
Trying to get the attention of the 2 guards nearby.
You can say that this guard is preoccupied by being right next to what's happening here, but this guard looks up at you.
bathroom, buddy.
Hey,
Oh, wait, no, it's not.
I point at Philanus. That guy's been sneaking turkey legs under his coat. I've been watching him do it. He's a turkey thief.
Oh my god.
Poor Philanus.
That dickhead.
Poor.
Right there. With the ugly face and the tattoos, him. Turkey thief. I think I saw him pour some gravy down his shirt, that nasty boy.
All right, go ahead and roll me a deception check with disadvantage.
Great. Where's my fucking 20? Disadvantage, okay. But with double inspiration because it was such a good lie, right?
Nope.
No, there's no. Damn it. All right, I got a +3.
What's the opposite of that? Can I do the opposite of that?
I think that's disadvantage. All right. So, but it's a +8 because of the charisma things. It's still a charisma roll.
Yep.
So the first one's 18 all day, 10 plus 8. And the second one is 8 plus 8, so 16.
16?
Yep.
Let's see. Let's see what we got here. You see that he thinks about what you said, and then he yells back up and he's like, "It's a buffet, but I'll talk to him, I guess."
He said that I specifically heard him say, "I want the turkey because it makes guards stronger, and I hate them."
He's allowed.
Well, your funeral when he has all the turkey power.
I'm going to talk to him. I'm going.
Grayson's gonna look at Myrtle and everybody else and shrug his shoulders like, "That's all I got."
Oh my god.
Valerie's running down here, trying to like briskly walk, but also make it look like she's, just really hungry, trying to get some food.
Yep.
Tapping her foot at the end of this long table here.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, DM, is there a tablecloth on this table?
There is.
Okay, great. I'm assuming no one can see me running toward her under the table because that's what my plan is.
Can you have Cam, can you have Mid roll me a stealth check?
Yeah. 16.
16? Yeah, it goes off without a hitch.
Nice.
This guard keeps moving this way because that is where he saw the issue last.
This is weird, but the only thing I can think of is for me to like climb up V's dress and like grab onto her leg. Like her calf.
As Careless Whiskers starts to fly.
Oh. Yeah, but what do we do about Mid?
I think Mid can take care of himself.
Okay. But that wouldn't like surprise me or anything, right? It'd be like, yeah, that's a rat.
Well,
I had a rat crawl up your leg, but it's a little.
I assume that's what your plan was.
She probably makes a little bit of like as a little claws dig in, but then tries to just make it look like she's grabbing a little plate of food.
All right. Yeah. Easy enough to do.
And then stiffly walks back to the party with a rat under her dress.
I'll dismiss Mid.
All right. Mid
Thanks, Mid.
disappears from existence. And the guards spend the next few minutes searching underneath the table, very confused.
What a perfect plan.
She gets back up here and like kind of shakes her leg off so that she can crawl out and Valerie's like, What the hell are you doing?
I
Really
just look
excited for fucking to be like like a level 15 endgame sorcerer, and he's gonna be like, shoot me with fucking like prismatic spray and be like, "This is for the turkey lie."
Grayson's first
You
enemy.
called me a stinky turkey boy. I am no such thing.
Okay. Now I'm surveying the room. I'm acknowledging the chaos that just happened. Out of curiosity, these people they're on the upper balcony. Did they see anything that happened? But they're outside. I'm assuming they didn't.
Who are you referring to?
These people up on the upper right balcony. Yeah.
No, they didn't see any of that.
Okay, cool.
Jesus.
What about key and lock?
Actually, you would have no way of knowing. You can tell that these people can't because they're not within line of sight, but you're not sure if Key and Lock did.
Okay, just wanted to know.
So there's no guards out on the balcony over here, right? Or
Correct.
Okay. I gesture back in here, because if there's anywhere she's gonna be able to turn back into Rat unsuspiciously, or not back into Vanya, it'd be probably out here.
Double rat.
I don't know if I want to turn back into Vanya yet, though.
Okay, fair.
Because I only get
You're
wild
not
shape
gonna tell
twice.
You're just not gonna tell us what all the people.
Well, I'm like, oh, maybe if I go, I can still be a rat up here. I can sneak along the wall here and go. I could maybe sneak past these guys and get their info and get the balcony people info. I just can't go back on the main floor anymore.
Definitely not. Mid is so far away. Mid ran away into the forest.
Off the planet.
Mid is no longer here at all.
Yeah, Mid is no longer on this plane of existence.
They're in the Fey realm, so.
Take me with you.
All right.
Well, I want to do that then, really, before I turn back into a rat, because I only get wild shape twice. I'm gonna just like look at all the party with apologetic eyes, and then I'm gonna run stealthily against this wall, like under their chair, under their table, and then see if I can get any info from them.
All right.
Mallory says under her breath. Also, I crashed through the window again by accident. There's a door.
There are no windows left at this point.
Oh, the windows reformed magically. No. Go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
Okay. I got 18.
This is a new type of stealthing. Oh yeah. Yeah, you do fine. You're able to zip in, and you're fairly certain you did so unnoticed, and now you're just sitting under the table.
Cool.
Alrighty. These two are talking about a whole mess of stuff. Alright, so they are talking about let me try and get it all of it.
Lovely regicide weather, wouldn't you agree?
They just killed the king.
You hear talks about their operation. This is the meat. You can hear it, and you know right away. You just struck gold. They are talking about a lot of stuff. Okay, so you're gonna get a lot of information here.
Hell yeah.
So they are speaking about, well, specifically they are discussing what they had talked about with Alora. Sturgill is very, very specific that that Alora is on their side. This guy down here, whose name you learn is Riken, is not as optimistic as Sturgill, thinking that Alora is likely a liability in this situation, and Sturgill really trying to reassure him, especially using the evidence of her being Leviticus's protege as evidence that she'll be cool, and talking more about how when it goes down, they'll likely need like certain people in certain positions, and they disagree on a few minor things about how they want it to go down, but in the end they decide that they're going to, unless they absolutely have no other choice, it sounds like do whatever they're trying to do in a time where there's not anyone else around. And you also overhear them talk a little bit about their organization. And you hear the term Nix used.
Like Nix?
Nix.
Is it used like a noun or like a action or
It is used as a noun, a name of something.
name? And they can use it like an object or name of something like a place or like an organization?
Roll me an insight check.
21.
21. There you go. All right, you put together that it is the name of the organization they're talking about that they are apparently members of.
Wait, is this the same? Is it the same organization that got disbanded, or is it the new one that they're now part of?
You don't know anything about any group being disbanded, I don't think.
Oh, you're right.
I haven't found one yet.
You different information.
Well, gosh, okay.
So this is the first you're hearing about this guy's conversation with Alora.
Okay, you're right.
Yep.
I hate everything. I just want to dance in the ball. I just wanted to have fun.
It's D&D. I'm here to ruin that.
I just wanted to play Careless Whisper on my automaton and sleep with Filibuster or somebody. I don't know.
You can still do that. You just have to do it later.
Yeah.
Okay, so Nyx is the name of an organization. Sturgill is pro-Alora. Riken is anti-Alora because she seems like a liability. They want to do what they're doing when no one else is around. Are they using words like that? Are they saying it and like the operation?
They're being somewhat vague on purpose. You can tell that they're somewhat comfortable talking about this topic, but there's some air of secrecy that they're trying to keep just in case there's someone spying on them, just because it seems like they are using a lot of code words and words that they and like some language that they have already agreed on previously.
Okay.
So you can tell that there was enough talk beforehand that they don't need to use as many specifics now.
Does there seem like there's a
the Bing at midnight.
midnight? Does it seem like there's any sort of power dynamic? Like either one of them seems more, like one of them is more like the boss, or do they seem like they're on the same level?
They seem very close to the same level. But when it comes to any arguments that have any real sway, it seems like Sturgill has the last say.
Okay.
Which is one of the reasons that you can tell that Riken backed down on the Alora issue.
Okay.
You also, after listening for a while, hear a couple other names thrown around. And from your high insight check, you assume that they are other people working with them. Let me grab... Actually, go ahead and roll just a regular d20 to see how many you get.
How many names I get?
Yes.
Wow.
Just based on coincidence.
I got a 2.
You got a 2?
Out of 20? Are you kidding me? There could have been 20 names?
It's not an exact number.
Okay, well I got a 2.
You get a couple names.
Okay.
You get
Turkey boy.
You get no.
Damn.
You get Nick Toga.
Huh.
Who else do you get? You also get Null Haven Fury.
What? Wait, I forgot who that was. But I know. I forgot how that was, but I know that we freaking. Where? Oh, it's the hot.
It's her. My waifu is evil.
Don't scream like you fucking hate it, you dumbass.
Grayson's a good boy.
Yeah, okay.
Kind of.
Sure. How do you spell Nick Toga?
Nick is N-I-C-K and Toga is T-O-G-A.
And it's Clockwork Orange. I fucking called it.
And
Wait, what's up?
It's Clockwork Orange.
Yeah.
Asshole. Sitting with my boy Folly, my good boy. He's right near my dad.
Jeez.
Grayson backflips off the balcony. He starts spinning his guns. His stuff's everywhere.
Stop talking to my dad!
Oh my god, I forgot about Nick Toga. Okay, wow, great.
Wow, I'm actually gonna make Nick Toga the perfect match for Null. I'm gonna take that other eye. They can be bandage-headed buddies for all eternity.
Oh, that'd be great. Okay. Do they say, like, I get names, but do I get roles or influence? Like, do they talk about them like they're lower than them or like better or?
No, they talk about them. Well, they talk about them very casually, like they're likely part of the same group, but essentially as equals.
Okay. Okay, they don't want to do anything when anyone else is around.
Hi, I'm Allura. My hair changes colors when I'm sad. Also, I'm a terrorist.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just over here trying to play Careless Whisper. Like I have all 3 sessions, or how many sessions are we in? I don't know. The ball arc, just trying to play Careless Whisper with my boy at the piano. Or, you know, any other bad guy.
The mastermind Phil Buster was behind
But
it the whole
not
time.
these ones. These 3 I don't want. Give me another bad guy.
Do they seem like they're just waiting for no one to be around? That's never gonna happen. Like, does it seem like they're waiting for a sign or a signal, or do they talk about having someone above them that they're like waiting for orders from?
They talk about how I'm trying to think how much would they actually talk about at the ball. They do talk about how they, specifically Riken, does start talking about how he doesn't like, you know, waiting. Why can't we just do it now? And then Sturgill explains that, he's basically saying that he doesn't want to cause a panic,
Mm-hmm.
and that he reassures Riken that they will have their opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
And then he tells Riken to just make sure everyone's in position. And that's when Riken stands up to leave.
Okay. Oh. I think that right when he leaves, I'm gonna try and use, like, he stands up, and I feel like Sturgill would be watching him leave, so I'm gonna sneak out from under the table as he's doing that to go away.
That is fair. Go ahead and roll a stealth check with advantage.
I got 14.
All right.
I'm okay.
You seem to be fine, from what you can tell.
Okay, I'm just sneaking along this wall. I'm gonna go out on the balcony. And I'm gonna just... I think I'm gonna, like, sneak into the outside of the balcony. There's no plants out here. Crap. Okay, what the hell? Why? I'm just gonna stay right here.
Dun 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 dun
Dun
dun dun dun dun dun.
dun 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 dun.
Find a rubber box, quick.
I changed my mind about the people on the balcony. I changed my mind about the people on the balcony.
All right.
I'm gonna when he's running, I'm gonna go over here, and kind of go in this corner. I'm gonna go all the way around the balcony. I'm gonna go in this corner. I'm gonna turn back into Vanya.
All right.
While I'm in this little thing away from the window.
Oh, sick rat strats.
Sick rat strats.
Where'd my Vanya token go?
I just made it hidden. It's right where it was.
Okay, cool.
I'll bring it over to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
Bye, rat.
High-speed
Bye,
rat
rat.
maneuvers.
Okay, and then I'm gonna very hurriedly, like, go down this hallway.
What? Did you see her go in there? No, sir, I didn't. Huh. You worry too much, bro.
Anyway,
Anyways.
trains.
Anyway, trains, so.
Cool or very?
Okay, I'm gonna grab Grayson by his big fat collar and, like, drag him over here. I'm gonna grab Myrtle by the braid.
My brain auto-completed that very differently, and I was like, what is happening?
I knew it.
It's so dumb. My goddamn like middle school brain just
My
ate my
monkey
whole
brain,
regular
yeah.
brain.
Yep.
God damn it. Anyways, please continue.
Aiden, you want to do karate in the garage?
I'm gonna cry.
Oh my god, where are we going?
We're going. Myrtle, I grabbed your
Myrtle.
braid. Let's go.
Also,
Ow.
I think while that was happening, before everybody rushes in here, like Valerie, like super out of breath, kind of burst in the room because she didn't talk to anybody that was in here before. She was like guarding the door, and she just like blurts out everything that happened and explains and updates everybody. And then
Okay.
About the rat thing.
yeah, because like I came in
God.
the room after you turned back into a rat and then ran back off, so I assume there was stuff happening in that amount of time.
All right. At this very moment, anyone who's still inside can make me a perception check.
On this little room? The balcony?
No.
Oh, inside. Oh, so
Inside,
3 of
inside.
them. Uh-oh.
Sorry, what'd you say? Perception?
Perception, yeah.
It's
Well.
weird.
Oh, I got
Decided
21.
again.
Oh, he's hanging out with Phil.
Mhm.
Phil for some reason.
Huh? Huh?
Mm-hmm.
He's a
What's- huh? Oh!
filibuster.
Oh, okay. I got a 20.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I got a 21. 21.
Damn.
Myrtle is fixing her braid. I got a 5.
Yeah.
Are you fixing your mustache or your braid?
Probably both.
It's a good
Why
thing
not
you
My
guys.
mustache is perfect. What are you
At the
talking
same
about?
time.
I mean, she didn't, to be fair, she didn't grab me by the mustache and drag me down here.
Brad 20.
Yeah, Jesus.
I can stop moving.
You guys notice that, well, specifically, those that got over a 20, because that was the DC, notice something a little specific, a little like a wicked small detail. You notice that,
For no.
Jesus.
Okay.
Tiffany, thank you for the clip.
I'm at the edge of my seat now.
You guys notice, what seems to be, a very slight slip up, in the playing of the music.
No.
Oh.
I just want one person I can trust besides this group. So
Wait, what? I'm so confused.
He fucking told something to Phil, who is also in on it. And the news made him fucking play bad for a second. That's Connor. Grayson don't know shit.
Yep.
God, fucking everyone here. Tug, you better be a good boy. Be so sad.
Wait, so
Don't
I'm
make me shoot my
Vanya.
dad.
Oh well, no. I know that Alora knows Sturgill because I eavesdropped. I'm gonna go over to her and like grab her arm and say, not like firmly or like painfully, but just like grab it with, I don't know. Vanya's like concerned, and so she's just gonna ask Allura, like, do you know that man in the hallway?
Who? You mean that lonely guy sipping his drink? She like points at Sturgill.
Yes, him.
Yeah. We're I don't know. Acquaintances? I guess. He was like friends with my master? Question mark?
Your master.
Well, yeah, so before I met you guys, I studied magic under Leviticus. I think I told you about him a little bit. And they were like pals.
Okay. And
But I don't really know him too well. I just like, get some beers with him, that sort of thing.
and he trained under the Leviticus person as well?
I don't think he has anything to do with magic, but he was like for Leviticus's cause,
Oz. Like an organization?
Yeah, I guess so. They're trying to make the world a better place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think you maybe would be about it, right? Like, saving the plants and, making everybody feel like they belong somewhere. That sort of thing. I don't know too much about it. Like I said, that wasn't really my deal. I was kind of just learning magic under him.
Mm-hmm. I think that we should take this out to the balcony. I have something to tell the others.
Oh, okay. Should I follow her?
I would like you to, yes.
Okay. Am I gonna die? Who's gonna execute me?
Get outside now!
Valerie
Guys,
fucking
I have
shots into a
something to
tree.
Great. Sam, was that you?
Oh, I was just gonna make a dumb joke.
Okay. I thought Myrtle actually had something. I'm like, Myrtle, what could you possibly have to say?
Are you staying out in the hallway?
Myrtle coming? Yeah.
Let's check. Do you say anything?
Huh?
Jesus.
Sorry, just quite being dumb. Are we back?
I think so.
Can you hear me now?
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, I was
Okay.
gonna say, did you say anything to me on the way? Because Myrtle is still checking her braid.
Yeah, I would say, Myrtle. I think we're all like meeting in here again. You wanna-
Okay.
I think I'm just addressing the whole group. Vanya would say, okay, I'm sorry about the rat thing. Valerie, I got a good chunk out of your sister's foot. And she just gives Valerie a thumbs up. Thanks for saving me back there. I appreciate that. Quite a bit of information. We can maybe go over some minor things later. I think that we should start on two men in particular. I heard Virgil.
Jesus. Discord?
I have a bad feeling about them. Hello?
Hello. You cut out almost that whole time for me.
Same.
That's okay. I can say it.
God
Are we all
damn.
back? Groovy Bot, can you get it together, please?
It sounds
Okay.
normal again to me.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so again, I came across some minor information, something we can maybe share later, but I think that we should really be focusing our attention on two men that I heard talking in the hallway at the table. Their names are Sturgill and Riken. I have a bad feeling about them. They were talking about organizations. They were talking about a plan, doing things at the right time, waiting for a signal. And Laura, as far as I know, you know the one well enough. Do you have any insight on what they're maybe doing here?
No, Sturgill doesn't. We don't. We passed in the hallway, so to speak. We didn't really talk about much. I know that he worked for, or like worked with my master Leviticus, and he's not a bad person, I don't think. I don't know him very well, but I'm wrong.
Oh, sorry. Did you guys?
There has to be a.
Sorry, not to interrupt.
Yeah, no.
I just. Did you guys want Wes and Leonin to stay out here? Because if not, they would go back.
I'm happy to have input from either of them because Wes.
Yeah, they should.
Wes
We're
and
doing
Leonin,
all this
like,
for them anyway, so.
Okay.
Well, we had just talked about them going back in because I feel like it's pretty sus if they're just hanging out here the whole time.
Yeah.
And then after
Yeah,
recon,
fair.
we would call them into the greenhouse and we would all talk in the greenhouse. That's what I remember from last time.
Okay.
But I don't. If you guys want them here still, that's fine. That's
They
just
don't
what
have
I
to be
thought.
if we're gonna retcon in the greenhouse later anyway.
It's up to you, God.
Well, I mean, they are essentially now with you guys and therefore under your directive for your plan. So if that is your guys' plan, then they will go back. Did any of that come through?
I mean, not really.
Like half of it.
It's up to you guys.
I'm a little worried about the king going outside to meet us in the greenhouse because Riken is outside now.
Did we talk about the disguise plan out loud?
Oh
Last-
shit, also Null is outside and she's like right by the greenhouse. I didn't even see her go over there.
But you might not, but Vanya did, right? Didn't like Vanya and Laura see really good perception of the dance floor just moments ago? They've seen that after they left.
I know that we perceived the music change, but I don't know if we actually saw.
Okay, all
I
right.
don't know if I was looking at people.
That's fair. Fuck. Don't move Tug to the same table as Nick.
Doug doesn't know.
Is Vanya like listing off the names that she heard, we can assume, or is that...
Well, right now I just wanted to know, I had just asked Allura if she knew. I'm gonna ask Allura, do you think that Sturgill is capable of killing the king? You say he's a good guy, but is he capable of this kind of violence?
Allura looks like concerned and she says, I think that anyone is capable of that. I mean, if you look at me, I killed someone too.
Not willingly, though, that's different.
I don't know. And she looks really, like, upset and confused. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't.
We need to give him a dirt nap.
No. You can't kill anyone here. That's not how this works.
Oh, I'm not gonna do it here. I'm gonna figure out where they're gonna go, and then I'm gonna do it.
You don't know if he's a bad person.
Wes speaks up. Frankly, I also can't condone murder here, ideally.
Leonin, your thoughts on somebody killing Wes here?
That's bad.
Thank you.
If someone's planning to kill the king, they're a bad person.
But what I'm saying is we don't know that. He could be talking about something completely different. And she looks like nervous again.
Yeah, maybe they were when they were talking about all players being in the right place at the right time. Maybe they were just using theater of the mind to play chess.
It could be for something completely different. Maybe they're making sales like you, Grayson. Maybe they're trying to recruit people into the organization to help better the world.
Listen, we can sit here and we can play guessing games all we like. I think we need to have a conversation with these people again.
With who?
With Sturgill. He obviously has information, and we don't have it.
Would he talk to us, though?
You can't.
Talk to Alora.
I'll talk to him.
You can't say anything to him. I promised I wouldn't.
Wouldn't
Laura,
what?
if you talk to him, then you don't have to tell him that you broke your promise. He trusts you. He said, I heard him say that he could rely on you. He has no ill will or, thoughts of you betraying him in any way. If you just talk to him, I think that he would talk.
But is this not me betraying my friend?
Well, what did he tell you? What did he tell you not to tell people?
He just told me he couldn't tell me why he was here because I'm not a part of their organization.
So there's no promise to break. You didn't get any, isn't it fine?
Tracks.
If he tells me why they're here, then I break my promise if I relate to you. But if honestly isn't she motions to us? I wouldn't just keep that a secret. I just
You got your best pal or something? You known each other since you were kin? You were kids?
No,
What's he do yet? Then why the
but
fuck do you care about keeping a promise for him?
he's important to my master.
I also personally think that breaking a promise is less than saving somebody's life, if that is the case.
I didn't say that.
Well, I'm just saying that you shouldn't worry about telling it to us if that is the case, because you would be helping to save somebody's life.
Laura, if you ask him what his plan is or what they're doing here, and it doesn't involve killing the king, then you don't even have to tell us what it is.
Yeah, I don't.
What if it's
not
something
care.
else that I can't do, and then I can't get out of it?
Well, you don't have to promise to do it.
I do, for him to tell me anything. That's what he said. If I'm to help him in any way, he can't relay any information to me.
I think I'm misunderstanding the conversation. I thought he was saying you didn't have to do anything.
Yeah.
And he was just asking your permission to tell you.
Yeah.
Maybe I misunderstood that then?
Well, technically both are true. He needed your assurance that you wouldn't tell anyone to give you any information at all. But to give extreme details about what he's doing, if you're not going to help him, there's no reason for him to tell you that.
Okay, then if I can retcon that to the party, I would just explain, in order for him to tell me what he plans on doing, I would have to be all in.
What makes you so hesitant to... Because if you're saying that he's a good person, then what's the risk? But if he is planning on hurting people or causing chaos, although from what I heard, he doesn't want to cause a panic amongst people at the ball or people in general, but if he's trying to avoid that, then that sounds like it's something that you would be willing to do. But if it's not, if it is violent, and it could be murdering the king, then I can see why you wouldn't want to do that. But if that's the case, then He's not a good person. There's just too many contradictions happening here for me to feel like we can trust him.
I just feel like another conversation needs to be had. He's our only lead.
Is not the word I would like to use, but whatever. I would prefer an interrogation.
I don't know how to do that.
He's one guy.
Yes, but we're at a formal ball.
Okay.
Can Vanya see out the door window and over the like I feel like Nick Toga and that whole table is kind of far away, but can she see them?
If you're trying to, you can like peek in. Like you can crack the door open a little bit.
Okay. Well, then Vanya peeks out the door and sees like Nick Toga and Tug and Folly all sitting together, and she looks at Grayson and says, I don't know if you want to go join Tug at the table, but I wouldn't trust that Nick Toga guy either.
Oh, that's all it takes.
Oh, okay.
Good.
He's stomping those big heavy boots. He's gonna
Vanya
take
looks
seat
a little
right
nervous
here.
because she also doesn't want Grayson to blow any cover or like irritate Nick. So she's just like, oh shoot.
I don't think I had the pleasure of meeting your acquaintance there, my one-eyed compatriot.
Salutations! Name's Nick Toga. What can I do for you?
Salutations. Is that Cyclops tongue?
These guys funny. You guys know him? And he points to Tug and Follow, and he's like, "Yes, Grayson, my boy." And Tug like gives you like a fist that's essentially a thumbs up.
Can I? Oh, what do I want to do?
And then Tug says, "You gotta hear the stories this guy's weaving. You hear this? He says he's a blacksmith from Thessalasia."
Excuse you?
Well,
Grayson's. Can I do a history check? Do I know this fucking guy?
you can absolutely do a history check.
Fuck me. What do I have for that?
My
Jesus
evil
fucking
plans
Christ.
are all finally coming to fruition.
What is my? I have the wrong fucking character.
The seeds I have sown.
History is only a +1. 9.
You have never heard of this guy.
Thessalasia. How long you been gone?
Say how long you been gone?
No, how long you been in Gone Works?
Oh, you know, I'm originally from Thessalasia, but you know, I've been here for 10 years at least.
A quick time to lose the accent, I'd say.
Oh, you know, it's
Insight.
Go ahead and roll insight.
24.
24. Motherfucker is lying through his teeth.
Mm-hmm.
You are certain that if you ask this guy one actual detail about Thessalasia, you'll trip him up right into the sun.
Oh, I got you covered, buddy. Give me 1 sec, because I got exactly the thing to do. Grayson is going to, Grayson's a little nervous about all this. Does Tug have a drink?
Yeah.
Boss, my throat's a little, sore. You mind if and he just points at Tug's drink.
Of course! And he hands it to you.
Slugs it down. And then he puts his arm around Nick on his shoulders, and I'm just gonna give it a squeeze, like, threateningly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say, "Oh, another good old country boy? Oh, you can sing right along with me then." Almost heaven,
Heaven.
desolation. And then he looks at Nick expectantly.
Yeah, that's good.
You see him start to. Oh, what is his response? He's going to start coughing. And he's going to start coughing a lot, and he's gonna lean over the table. And you see him like pointing to his throat and like pointing to the food on the table.
Oh, what's wrong? Frog got your throat?
And then you see him like hit his fist against his chest a couple times, and he was like, "Oh, yeah, sorry about that. I got something lodged in there." Anyways, can I get you boys something? A drink, maybe?
Oh no, I want to talk about the old country with you. Come on back home. You must miss it. 10 years? Without seeing them beautiful thistles blowing in the breeze, you know, it's enough to bring a tear to your eyes. I'm sorry. That was rude of me. Grayson's fuming.
Now, sir, once is fine, but I'm afraid you've hurt me.
Look, we're all friends here. You're good. You're in good company with Tug. Why are you lying to me, boy?
Ooh, calling him out directly. All right, here's the deal. I'm gonna have to dock you a social point for this scene you're causing.
Worth.
And you can see he acts offended. He starts by gasping. My word, I didn't expect someone to be so rude. And he says rude like a little louder than the rest of his words.
Well, you know, back where, and he does air quotes, we're from.
I dare
shooters.
say, sir, you trying to say something to me? And he stands up.
Grayson's gonna stand up too. How tall is this guy? What's he built like?
He is built. He doesn't look terribly muscular. But he's pretty tall. I would say you would guess about 6 feet.
Okay, Grayson's only a few hairs taller than him, but he's gonna say, I don't take kindly to people not shooting straight with me. I mean, it's kind of my whole deal.
Well,
Can I take a moment? Can I just take a quick moment? Just to check in on the rest of the party, does anyone
Sure.
want to go out, like leave the balcony to come back inside to see if there's a spectacle going on? Because I feel like, if Grayson would have left, we would have either just like separated to disband to check on other people, or we would be watching what's going on.
yeah, you guys can do whatever you'd like in this time. So yeah, we'll cut over to you guys.
Well, the next thing I wanted to have Valerie do was have a conversation. Wes, maybe. But if other people want to go out to the scene,
Oh, that's
That makes
okay.
more-
It'll give me a
makes more
second to
sense.
actually cool it. It'll give me a second to cool down if you want to do that.
Okay. Okay, she'll approach him and then kind of like awkwardly curtsy and be like, "Hello, sorry I didn't introduce myself before. My name is V, and I am sort of a cleric of sorts, and I specialize in protective magic, and I kind of unclear on what the plan is, but I do have a spell called Warding Bond. It won't be of much help, but it will help protect if, anyone gets attacked. And I need your permission, but I was hoping to maybe cast it on you, if that is all right." She kind of like, her eyes are darting between him and Cameo. She's kind of like nervous being...
Wes is going to look to Cam and say, "Your thoughts?"
I mean, if it makes you safer, how long does it last for?
An hour.
I'm I think there's no harm in it, but I'm just not sure like when it's gonna happen, so I don't want you to potentially waste it. I think maybe we should wait to figure out what exactly it is that we're doing before we start casting spells.
So the moon was at its highest point. How late does this? Because my understanding was that it's getting pretty late.
It's pretty late. It seems to be. I mean, from what you can tell, and from what Wes and Leonin said, that you're nearing the point when normally Wes would get tired and leave early, anyways.
Okay.
What
So
if
you
we
think-
went with you? Question mark?
Um.
What if we're just the king's honored guests for the night?
Ooh. Well, I mean, I could still.
Well,
What else do I prepare?
from what it sounds like, was it communicated that it probably wouldn't happen at the ball? I don't remember.
Oh.
The only thing that I know is that when Sturgill was talking, he said that he wanted to do it when no one else was around. So, like, I'm nervous because now Riken is outside and like some other people are outside, and I don't know if they're gonna try and do it outside. Although I don't know why the king would ever go outside, so why would they plan on doing it there? That doesn't make any sense.
I don't think it's a bad idea to have, some of us stay around him.
Also, I don't know if anybody else has invisibility, but I sure do. Grand Duke Merlin,
What?
do you have invisibility by chance?
I mean, I'm pretty good at hide and seek, but I wouldn't say I can turn invisible
Okay.
or anything.
I can see invisibility with clairvoyance.
Well, I could wave at you.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
What is your agenda for the rest of the night, Wes? What was your plan? I don't really know how these events go here in Gondworks.
Well, frankly, they're not exactly my favorite thing, and so I tend not to try to interact as much as I can, and usually leave as early as decorum allows.
So were you hoping to leave soon?
I mean, ideally I would have left around this time, but it seems that there are complications.
Yes. Well, I know that you and Cameo are going to meet up later. I have experience as a god. I could.
You see that Wes, as you mentioned that you see him blush a
I was
little bit.
gonna say, I was like, no.
Well,
I'm sorry I had to tell them.
Yes, I
So they knew
I
I would be
understand.
gone.
It's an extreme situation.
Why are you blushing?
I'm not.
Were you planning something?
And you see him put a hand up to his head and like kind of try and hide it, and he's like, I'm not. I don't know what you're talking about. It's a bit. It's a bit warm. There's a lot of people.
Valerie goes, Jesus Christ. I mean, you guys haven't seen each other in a long time, too. I could have expected that you're getting drinks or something, but whatever. Just make it super obvious and awkward.
No, it's... Oh. That's not what... That's not even...
Your whole face is red, my dude.
No, that's not... That's...
It's fine. I don't...
Anyway, this is not important right now.
Yeah, it's not important.
I thought I would
least
only get
important
caught in
thing.
these political traps and work.
Yeah, I just thought I was going to have a fun time and get drunk with my friends, but we can't all have nice things. Anyway, I'm offering to go help God whatever building you're going into. If you want to leave soon, I can be stationed wherever.
Well,
I don't know what else I can offer besides protective magic and physical protection. but I did make a promise to Cameo. So I will make sure no harm comes to you.
Where the fuck is that new emote? There it is.
I do appreciate it. I imagine that I would be in dire straits if it were not for all your help.
She just nods.
Frankly, I'm at a bit of a loss here. It's strange not being able to trust anyone other than you all, of course.
I start strangling Wes. Just kidding. Just
Whoa, what a
twist! The whole
twist!
time, I know. Wild.
Valerie turns back to like Myrtle and Bart, and is Alora still in the vicinity, or is she gone?
No, she's gone.
Okay. Well, are we splitting up? I'm kind of at a loss as well.
I'll be completely honest here. I have no idea what's going on even a little bit.
You know, I feel you, Myrtle.
If there's a way that I cannot leave you, Wes, then that is what I would like to do.
It does seem ideal.
At least we just need someone. I just need peace of mind. Detroit become invisible.
Leaving with a social group is not that uncommon. However, traditionally afterwards, staying together as we leave the locale would be socially strange. But I think that
can become invisible. It is fun.
I mean, frankly, in this case, let the people talk, right? I feel like breaking social norms is a small price to pay here.
Fair. That's true.
I agree. Also, you know, if I'm going to be guarding you, I know your friend there has a very nice set of armor, and I'm lacking one. You know, I don't need one, but, it would just help. Anyway. Awkwardly plays with her hair.
He starts chuckling, and then he starts laughing openly a little bit, which is the first time you've seen him do that all night.
Baby.
And then he calms down a little bit and he's like,
I mean, it's cool. You have to admit it's cool. You look cool.
I mean, it's true.
No eye contact. Thank you.
The medals of Gondor are also the best in the land. Best you'll find. So.
Insight check.
Sure, go ahead.
Is that true? Is it better than my armor? My old armor? That's a 3. Never mind.
They're the best.
Oh, shit.
I mean, look
Valerie
how
tackles
cool
him.
he looks. It's pretty cool.
I know, it's really cool. Fuck.
I don't even need armor, and even I want it.
I know, it's so shiny.
Saying you want to get into his armor, Valerie?
Shh.
Cam winks.
I can't kick him.
Take 12 points of damage.
Oh my god.
Take 12 Sundari damage.
Soon damage.
It's not gonna like him or anything. Oh my
It's
gosh.
not gonna like armor or anything.
Anyways, with that note, I think that might be a good point to cut back over to whatever Laura is doing.
You didn't answer Valerie's question.
Oh, sorry. What was the question?
Couldn't she get armor like that?
And he says, yes.
You don't
That's a small price to pay, I would say.
Valerie is floored. She's like, shut up. Really? I just had to ask you?
Yeah, that seems fine to me.
she's
I mean, I don't
floored.
know about breaking into the magical armory or anything, but
There's magic armor.
oh god.
Why did you tell her that?
I didn't. I
I'm
thought it was.
sorry,
I
did
thought it was just
someone say
common knowledge.
magic?
I didn't. Oh, good lord.
I was not paying attention, but then someone said magic.
Nice.
Myrtle, she grabs her hands and gets really close to her.
Yes, hi.
There's magic armor. Not only could you look cool, it could be enchanted.
Oh my god. I also need armor now. You don't understand.
Don't ask for what.
Oh my god.
Can you even wear armor?
Probably not. I want it anyway.
She like waddles
fine.
around like a
Yeah,
kid in a big poofy
Yeah.
snowsuit.
Reduces my movement to 5 feet.
Okay, sorry, we can cut to
Worth
Laura now.
it.
Yeah.
I would look awesome.
It's like Aang in that one episode where he like tries on the crazy armor.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, that's Myrtle. Okay, sorry.
So what now?
Who we cutting to?
Yeah, we're gonna cut.
Shall we cut to Alora
Yeah. And Vanya. I assume.
and
Oh, wait,
Vanya?
I guess
Are you
I don't know
guys
what
doing
Vanya's
something together, or what's the plan?
No, I don't know where she went.
I
Where
don't
the
know,
fuck did you go? There you are.
Is Vanya following or not?
Well, would Alora want her to?
She wouldn't have talked to you.
I guess I would have. I'm concerned. I'm keeping an eye on Grayson. I would have seen Alora like walking down the hallway, but I would not have come with you.
Okay.
Gotcha. So yeah, so you're just watching the Grayson spectacle unfold.
I'm trying to make sure that like at least someone is watching him.
That's fair. All right, Alora, it's all you.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up to Sturgill's table and take a seat. And
Alora, hello.
hi. She like fiddles with her hair, and then leans in close on the table, and she says, "Okay, I'm in. What's the plan?"
He is taken aback. And I will leave this one up to you. You can roll either persuasion or deception, whatever you feel is more appropriate.
I mean, you have to take persuasion.
All right.
Oh, that's 20.
Natural?
No, not natural.
Dirty 20? All right.
Yeah.
All right. You see, once he like, he's taken aback, he kind of looks you up and down, and then once he sees you're being genuine, he gets very excited, and he says, "Oh, really, you're sure?"
Uh-huh.
Okay, all right. This is great. But with you on our side, there's no way we can fail. All right. Okay.
What are you, like level 5 or something? Finally.
I mean, he hasn't seen you in action, but he just knows you
No,
studied
I
under
know.
Leviticus.
I'm just kidding.
Okay, all right. Okay. Like I said, it's gonna be a dirty one, and frankly, it's kind of a lot. Is that okay with you? Discord.
Didn't
There you go.
She says, I said I'm in. But she's like fiddling with her hair this whole time.
Okay. I'm gonna have my
She
guy.
looks. Yeah,
Sorry,
go
go
for
ahead.
it. Oh, I was just gonna say she just looks like nervous because
Right. That's easily explainable.
Yeah.
Right, which makes sense. He's like, okay, well, I'm gonna tell you what our goal is here, and at least I'd prefer if you don't freak out. It is
You don't just start a conversation like that, Sturgill. You can't just tell someone. Okay, I'm sorry.
Are you saying that?
What? What the fuck, dude? You can't just say that. Her eyes like open a little bit. And she just tries to keep calm.
Okay. All right. Are you mentally prepared? Do you need a second?
I'm fine.
All right.
I'm fine.
So, and I understand if after I say this you want to back out as well. It's gonna be a lot. But we are going to kill the king.
Fuck! God damn it!
I
I
fucking
don't know.
hope, Alora, that you hear Grayson saying he's not a good guy. We should shoot him in your head.
Okay.
Now, please, before I understand, it seems very extreme. Why though?
Well, you. Okay. Listen. Why exactly? There has to be some other way. You said only in extreme circumstances.
Yes, and I understand that the logic is a bit hard to grasp here. But and he kind of thinks for a second and goes, "Let me tell you about first the new what we have come to do since the disbanding of Deicide.
Okay.
We spent the first week after disbanding wondering what we could possibly do and trying to get Leviticus to let us continue or for something, and we didn't get anything. And so with all of us still feeling so strongly that we want to bring positive change to the world, we created a new group. One, and then he kind of like motions to you, like one equally as secret, but one with more of a focused goal. You see, when it comes to these kinds of things, it is important to see the larger picture, the big picture. Where does we have always strived to help those who are oppressed and to help those who are outcasted, but it keeps happening. People continue to be oppressed. People continue to be outcasted. We are putting a band-aid on a wound that continues to grow. It's infected. It can only get worse. We can do what we can to help the symptom, but it does no good. It does good for the individual, but who's next? Who next will be a victim? Perhaps a victim we cannot save, who even still is struggling. And that's why we created this new organization. We felt that although Leviticus's heart was in the right place, that this was an opportunity to do something more than he believed. And this kind of thing needs to be changed dramatically. People have tried to create change in small ways, but all the bureaucracy and politics, you've met these people. You've heard them and their petty lies. They care not for people like us. They care not for those who would be under their boot. They lie and cheat and steal, but in a way that is socially acceptable. And they get away with it because they have money and power. And
But I've met the king, and he was really nice.
And it is unfortunate.
I really think if we just talked to him, he would see reason. You said only in extreme situations, and...
The world is an extreme situation. You see he's actually getting a little mad now.
Oh, no.
The entire existence of a king, of gods, is to watch and play with our lives. And that's why we formed this group. Nix Regia. Nix Deus.
Oh boy, I'm gonna need you to write that down. What happened to Leviticus?
Sorry, give me one second. I'm writing it down for
Yeah,
you.
no worries. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
He also had grand plans. But he was a fool. I don't like saying those words, but he was.
What?
He did things in a way that he made a deal, and it cost him dearly.
What do you mean?
Frankly, I didn't even know about this until the disbanding. But Leviticus made a deal with the devil. And I mean that quite literally.
I'm so confused. Can you... and she puts her head in her hands.
I know, it's a lot. I'm sorry, I don't mean to... He's okay, if that makes you feel any better. I know it's a small recompense for all this I've put on you.
Where is he? How does he know about this new group?
No. He's been through enough already. He made some poor decisions, but that does not mean that I should not respect his wishes to no longer continue this venture.
Oh, man.
When were we gonna end tonight, by the way?
That's a good question.
If you want time to think about it, or if we want to cut to Grayson.
Yeah.
How to respond to that? That's a lot of information.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Whoa!
It's a lot. It's a lot. Don't worry about it. So we can cut to Grayson if Grayson wants to hit me with a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna look at Nick and I'm gonna dust off his is he wearing like a coat? What's he wearing?
Yeah, he's wearing like a I I would say like a long coat, yeah.
I'm gonna kind of like dust off the back of my hand and pat him on the shoulder while we're both standing, and would say, "Oh, I just like us country boys. We like a little horsing around. I was just trying to ruffle your feathers." He's got a big smile.
I'm going to assume that is a deception check you need to roll.
Oh, okay.
Because I just assume you're lying.
It's an 11 plus. What's my deception? Plus 1 is 12. Plus 4 is 16.
He smiles and he's like, "Well, I'm glad you noticed the error of your ways. I much prefer pleasant company."
Yeah, no, and you know what? This place is a little stuffy. You want to take a walk with me, bud? I want to apologize to you and get to know you better. Any friend of Tug's a friend of mine.
I'm gonna have Tug roll insight too. But I'm gonna give him advantage because he knows you. There we go. Alright. Tug is eyeing you suspiciously. Because he kind of knows what you're up, but he doesn't say anything. He's just gonna trust that you make the right decisions.
I'm gonna smile at Tug and wink. And I'm going to hope that, well, I don't want to say that, I don't want to say what I want that to mean, but maybe give him a little clue into the fact that something's off. I don't know. Try to
you
at least.
See him kind of make a small innocuous movement, but you know from just knowing him that he is moving his hand to where he usually keps his gun.
Where his hip be at?
In the where his hip be at? And he's looking at you questioningly.
I'm gonna laugh and pat Nick on the back and say, how's about that walk, bud?
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, yeah, I understand pleasant company.
So I'm gonna walk this way.
As you pass Tug, he eyes you again. And he tries to say as quiet as he can. He's like, "Need backup?"
He says, Green's gonna say, enjoy yourself, old man.
All right, you two have fun.
I'm gonna just ask him bullshit questions about blacksmithing, not even listening to his answers really, unless it's something that warrants a response from Grayson, so that it's like seems like he's just actually having a conversation.
Yeah, he almost never says anything that has any real substance, essentially. He occasionally will he'll answer every question with bullshit vague answers that mean nothing.
Okay.
Occasionally like throwing out a blacksmithing term that you can tell that he just picked up and like is using wrong.
Gotcha. Grayson's gonna stretch an arm on the back of this bench and take a deep breath and let out a sigh and say, and breathe fresh air.
It is nice out here, isn't it?
Yeah, can't complain. Now cut the shit, buddy. Where the fuck are you from?
Oh, you, sir. You're a crafty one.
I literally craft for a living, so I would hope so. You ain't a blacksmith, are you? You don't got the build for it.
You pick up quick.
But there's something about you and I that does seem similar. You seem like the money-making type.
I would say that I made a good coin myself. What you on about?
Well, what line of work?
Since we're cutting the bullshit, all right. Merc work mostly.
Respectable trade. People gotta die anytime, so might as well make some money doing it. I get it. I mean, Grayson opens his coat and shows one of his guns and says, I've had to pull a trigger on more than one folk myself, and I've been making good money doing it.
Fancy.
Been making my rounds around here, pal. And the key to being a good salesman in any profession is always have your ears burning. I got a loose idea of what's going on, and I want in.
Huh. Go ahead and make me a persuasion check.
Jason's better at that than deception, I think. Yep. That is a 5+. In persuasion is 4, so 9 + 4 is 13.
It's an interesting proposition.
You met my boss. Correct. He's a hell of a guy. Love him to death, but problem is, unlike myself, he's got too much heart. He would not be willing to sell to, well, folks of dubious nature, and dubious is relative. Morality is a gray thing. If, I'm looking at the sky, I say it's blue, you might see it as green. We'll never be able to agree on that. And same thing goes with, I don't know, regicide.
At this, he absolutely perks up. It's like, you're well informed.
Yeah, I pride myself on it. Now, here's the thing. I don't know much about your plan, and I don't need to know too much, unless you need a hand. I'm a good shot. He pulls out a photo of the, specifically of just him on the purple worm. But if you reckon you got too many hands already on the wheel of this here regicide ship, I know, but what do you think?
Well, frankly, it ain't up to me.
Who we gotta talk to?
Talk to Sturgill.
Okay.
Tell him
if I want to get my hand in on it. But I got a question for you, Paul. When the wheels of motion start turning, and whatever the reason is behind your motivations, it don't matter to me. What does matter to me is the fact that when a revolution happens, there's a lot of fighting. It's not just one bullet. It's a lot. Which means there's a lot of money that I could be making that Tug would not necessarily be morally, obliged to agree with. But he ain't the best blacksmith in Gomworks. I am. I can make a lot of coin on this. Why don't you do me a solid for the price of keeping my mouth shut about what I know, and point me in the direction of some people who'd be interested in Deadeye munitions?
He laughs a little bit and kind of pats you on the shoulder and then stands up.
Grayson stands up with him.
What is your passive perception?
Passive perception. My passive perception. Where's those? Ooh, not bad. That's a 15.
Okay. As he pats your shoulder and starts to stand up, you feel him going for your gun, trying to play it off as part of the patting motion.
Do we have to do? I'm grabbing my gun fast. I'm grabbing it first.
Okay.
I'm not gonna draw it. I'm gonna put both hands on the handles of both of the guns.
He'll immediately put his hands up. Say, just
I
wanted
didn't
to make
draw.
sure. Just wanted to make sure you're good as you said you were. Dr. Sturgill. He does all the details.
All of them.
And then he'll start to walk away, and then he'll look back at you and he says, all of them. And then he will walk away from you. And that's where we'll call it.
God damn.
Anxiety.
Wow.
Sorry we went a little late.
No, you're good.
That was good.
Okay.
That was so stressful, but in
That
the
was
best way.
really
Fucking.
stressful. Oh my god.
Jesus.
Hello again. Thank you so much for watching this episode of The Price of Progress. If you liked it, please consider leaving a like and subscribe if you want to see more like it. All of my wonderful players' various social media can be found in the description as well, and I highly suggest you go check them out if you haven't already. Also, if you want to watch us play live, the game is streamed on my Twitch page every other Thursday at 7 p.m. Central. Link for that is also in the description. Thank you again, and I'll see you in the next one.